Hello everyone. It's been a little over a year since I recorded my last video. I've been in Australia and America, working and travelling, and although I miss it very much, I am happy to be back here in enchanting England. This time last year, I was in an Australian summer, which averages around 30 degrees, which is a stark contrast to the just above freezing I find myself in now. I do love the cold though. So my video today will be my homage to winter, with a few of my favourite winter poems. The Winter's Come by Clare. Sweet chestnuts brown like soling leather turn the larch trees like the colour of the sun. That paled sky in the autumn seemed to burn. What a strange scene before us does now run. Red, brown and yellow, russet, black and dun, white thorn, wild cherry and the poplar bare, the sycamore all withered in the sun. No leaves are now upon the birch tree there, all now is stripped to the cold wintry air. See, not one tree but what has lost its leaves, and yet the landscape wears a pleasing hue. The winter chill on his cold bed receives foliage which once hung o'er the water's blue. Naked and bare the leafless trees repose. Blue-headed titmouse now seeks maggots rare. The sluggish and dull the leaf-strewn river flows. That is not green which was so through the year. Dark chill November draweth to a close. 'Tis winter, and I love to read indoors, when the moon hangs her crescent upon high, while on the window shutters the wind roars, and storms like furies pass remorseless by. How pleasant on a feather bed to lie, or sitting by the fire in fancy soar, with Dante or with Milton to regions high, or read fresh volumes we've not seen before, or old Burton's melancholy pour. The next poem is Winter Fancies by James Whitcomb Riley. Winter without and warmth within, the winds may shout and the storm begin, the snows may pack at the window pane, and the skies grow black and the sun remain hidden away the livelong day, but here, in here, is the warmth of May. Swoop your spitefullest up the flue, wild winds do. What in the world do I care for you, O delightfullest weather of all? Howl and squall, and shake the trees till the last leaves fall. The joy one feels in an easy chair, cocking his heels in the dancing air, that wreathes the rim of a roaring stove, whose heat loves better than hearts can love, will not permit the coldest day to drive away the fire in his blood and the bliss of it. Then blow, winds blow, and rave and shriek, and snarl and snow, till your breath grows weak, while here in my room I'm as snugly shut as a glad little worm in the heart of a nut. The next poem, Winter in the Boulevard by D.H. Lawrence. The frost has settled down upon the trees, and ruthlessly strangled off the fantasies of leaves that have gone unnoticed, swept like old romantic stories now no more to be told. The trees down the boulevard stand naked in thought, their abundant summery wordage silenced, caught. In the grim undertow, naked the trees confront implacable winter's long, cross-questioning brunt. Has some hand balanced more leaves in the depths of the twigs? Some dim little efforts placed in the threads of the birch? It is only the sparrows, like dead black leaves on the sprigs, sitting huddled against the cerulean, one flesh with their perch. The clear, cold sky coldly bethinks itself. Like vivid thought the air spins bright, and all trees, birds and earth arrested in the afterthought, awaiting the sentence out from the welkin brought. And the final poem for today will be Winter Magic by Richard Lee Gallienne. Winter, that hath few friends, yet numbers those of spirit erect and delicate of eye, all may applaud sweet summer with her rose, and autumn with her banners in the sky. But when from the earth's cheek the colour goes, her old adorers from her presence fly. So cold her bosom seems, such icy glare is in her eyes, while on the frozen mere the shrill ice creaks in the congealing air. Where is the lover that shall call her dear, or the devotion that shall find her fair, the white-robed widow of the vanished year? Yet hath she loveliness and many flowers, dreams hath she too, and tender reveries, tranced mid the rainbows of her gleaming bowers, or the hushed temples of her pillared trees. Summer has scarce such soft and silent hours, autumn has no such antic wizardries. Yea, he that takes her to his bosom knows, lost in the magic crystal of her eyes, upon her vestal cheek a fairer rose. What rapture and what passionate surprise awaits his kiss beneath her mask of snows, and what strange fire beneath her pallor lies. Beauty is hers, all unconfused of sense, lustral, austere, and of the spirit fine. No cloudy fumes of myrrh and frankincense drug in her arms the ecstasy divine, but stellar awe that kneels in high suspense, and hallowed glories of the inner shrine. And for the idle summer in our blood, pleasures hath she of rapid tingling joy, with ruddy laughter neath her frozen hood, purging our mortal metal of alloy, stern benefactress of beatitude, turning our leaden age to girl and boy. I hope you enjoyed those poems. They are just a selection of my favourite wintry poems. And I'd just like to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you again soon.